It has been 1 year. 1 year since I made probably the most life-changing decision that I have ever made. The decision to move all by myself, hours away, into the New South Wales Midwest. So I can't believe that 12 months ago I was sitting here telling you guys what I'd done, what had happened, what to expect going forward. So I thought that I would do that exact same video 12 months later. Today we are heading out on our first big adventure since our move into the New South Wales Central West. So far I'm really enjoying this area out here. The Big River Campground really reminds me of Little Murray Campground up in the Barrington Tops National Park. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally made it down this trail, and my God, what an awesome trail this is. Like, it's so beautiful back here. I think I am going to camp here for the night. I just can't get over how beautiful that view is back there. So I'm going to make the most of it. Well guys, here we are at Camp Blackman in the Warrumbungles National Park. So Steve finally rolled out of bed and whipped out his GoPro. Have a look at this thing.
Oh, GoPro he's saying.
Yeah.
Thought he said I'd whip something else.
What a year it has certainly been. If you had have asked me 12 months ago if I expected to be sitting here in the position that I'm in, doing what I'm doing, certainly not. I certainly did not expect the channel to experience such growth and engagement that it has over the last 12 months. When I moved here, we were under 500 subscribers. Now we're over 1,300 subscribers, and I just cannot believe that. I'm so incredibly thankful to every single one of you guys that tune in every week and make up the Next Level Adventures community. Really, that's coming from me here. I cannot believe that there are people out there that are interested in what I was doing and continue to come back and watch the videos every week. It really, really means a lot. So over the last 12 months, I have traveled to some of the most amazing destinations in Midwest New South Wales. We're talking about Duns Swamp, Hill End, Turon River, Ophir, Warrumbungle, just to name a few. And I'm so incredibly happy that I got to do this over the last 12 months. All of these places really just have such an awesome atmosphere, and to pick a favorite, well, I really couldn't. I definitely would be leaning towards the Turon River. That place just has such a special meaning to me. I really love it down there, but all of these destinations that I've had to travel to in the last 12 months have just been absolutely awesome. So with all that being said, a year ago, I was sitting here telling you guys that I just moved here to Mudgee and that I was going to be getting into exploring this region. 12 months later, I feel like I've explored a fairly decent amount of it. And that's definitely not to say that I've explored everything. There are definitely things in this region that are yet to be explored by me that I will continue to explore. However, I think it's important to note that after 12 months in Mudgee, I think that it is time that I move on. Now, where you say, where might I go? Well, at this stage, that is sort of unknown. So at the current point in time, I am planning on moving back home for a few months just to see how things go and plan out my next big adventure. I know there's some of you guys out there who may think I'm crazy for moving from a place like Mudgee back to Sydney, but I feel like that is just the best thing to do at the moment, just to kind of gauge things out. To give you guys a little bit of insight onto how things have been going over the last 12 months, I am so surprised that I have been able to bring you guys weekly adventure videos for the entire 12 months on a 6-day working week with 1 day off. That has been my schedule for the last 12 months, and I just cannot believe that I've made that possible. It's been a lot of hard work and I've loved every single second of it. It has definitely been a very hard year, especially with COVID restrictions and other things like that, making it very hard to produce adventure related content. But in the end, we did it. So the main ambition of deciding to move back home for a little while is obviously to kind of gauge out another location to head to for another 12 months. That's kind of what I've been deciding that I want to do. Just try out different locations and move around for 12 months at a time, just so I don't have any life commitments. Another big incentive behind moving home is time. As I just said, I've been able to bring you guys some pretty good weekly adventures for the last 12 months with one day off. At this stage, I will have plenty more time on my hands to be able to do that for you guys. And that is really the main motivation behind this decision, is to be able to visit some of those really awesome spots that I've ever so missed on the coast. We're talking places like Mooney Mooney, Mystery Bay, Diamond Head, all those regular spots that we would be visiting on the coast. I really want to head back there as well, and of course spend more time actually exploring this region. And you may think, oh, well, you're moving away from this region, how are you going to be able to spend more time exploring here? Well, we aren't really that far from Sydney, and if I had more time on my hands, well, I'd be able to spend a couple of days at a time out there in the bush exploring the Midwestern region as well. It just means that I've got a little bit of a bigger drive ahead of me to get home. So on that note, for you guys, the viewers of Next Level Adventures, and I thank you guys again for tuning in each week here at Next Level Adventures, nothing will really change for you guys at this point, at least not that I'm aware of. Nothing looks like it's going to be changing for you guys. I still have the envisionment to continue to produce weekly videos for you guys and weekly adventure related videos. One thing though that you can definitely expect to see change is I hope to introduce to you guys some new styles of adventure related content. So from the very beginning, we have really been narrowed down to the audience of four-wheel driving, camping, hiking, and outdoor adventures. The really go out in these remote locations in the bush and camp and touring and that sort of stuff. I would really like to introduce you guys to some travel vlog style videos as well, because I have big plans in my life. I do want to travel abroad and travel overseas and visit some major bucket list cities as well. And so I wanted to introduce you guys to some sort of style of content like that. So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for me to post up a video of my experiences if I was to do that. Of course, that definitely doesn't mean that the outdoor adventures will stop. Absolutely not. And for the majority of it, those will continue to be the main style of content. But I feel like what a better place to begin practicing those style of videos and producing that style of content than some of the awesome cities that we have here in Australia. And I think that some people can definitely benefit from having videos like that in Australian cities and Australian destinations as well. So you can definitely expect something like that to maybe happen in the next few months. Nothing is set in stone. It's just kind of me telling you guys that I really feel like starting to produce that style of content as well, just to open up Next Level Adventures to a different and new audience as well. That is actually why the channel is just named Next Level Adventures and not Next Level 4x4 Adventures or touring or anything like that, is because I really didn't want to limit it to that style of video. I definitely at some point always kind of envisioned opening up and being able to introduce more travel vlog style videos in there as well. At this point, it is all just an idea, but I definitely wanted to let you guys know that that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Let me know what you guys think down below. Would you be open to that style of video? Obviously not as regularly as the outdoor adventures at this point, but if I was to start introducing that style of content on a sort of often basis, would you guys be interested in watching that type of stuff? It would be very, very interesting. How I am going to do it, I really don't know at this point. I just want to hear what you guys think and if you guys would be interested in watching something like that to even begin with. So on the note of larger trips as well, I've definitely got some really big ones planned over the next couple of years. I've got 2 destinations at this point that I really, really want to go back to and to tick off the bucket list. Well, one of them I've never been to before, but the first one is Fraser Island, and there is a little bit of an early kind of announcement. There is something in the works for this currently. Fraser Island trip. Really keen and have been keen to get back there ever since I started producing YouTube videos. I really want us to get back to Fraser Island. I have been there many times, and it holds a very special place right here, and it is a very beautiful place. I really want to get back there. So there is something in the works for that. So hopefully I can make some sort of official announcement out of that soon. Another one is Tasmania. I have never been to Tasmania, and after seeing a few videos and pictures and stuff pop up on all of my social medias, I've really been inspired to plan a trip to Tasmania at some point in the next couple of years. As I said, I have never been there, and I would love to tick it off my bucket list. So that is another thing that I'm really planning in the next little while. At the moment, those are the two kind of big trips that I've got planned, at least in the next 2 years. I hope to squeeze them two in within the next 12 months. As I said, Fraser Island, kind of an unofficial announcement that I've got something in the works there, but Tasmania, yet to begin planning at all, and I haven't really got a time frame for that either. Of course, other trips do include heading across the Nullarbor and up the centre again. They are on the bucket list and probably likely to be planned after Fraser Island and Tasmania. Cape York is definitely on the cards as well, but we just need to see how these first few trips go, because they are definitely high up on a bucket list for me. So why I'm telling you guys that I'm planning these big trips in the next couple of years is because a lot of them don't really depend on where I live. I should be able to do them regardless of where I live, and that is kind of really important. So those are the trips that are on the cards at the moment, as well as I am sort of planning something out in my head of maybe an overseas trip coming up in the next couple of years as well. Definitely unofficial at this point, but that's also why I wanted to see what you guys thought about those travel vlog style videos and see if you'd be interested in watching them if I was to pull the trigger on an overseas holiday. Well guys, that is going to sort of wrap up this 12 months on kind of update video. Right now, I have very strong plans for Next Level Adventures, but if the last 12 months are any indication, I really don't know where I'm going to be sitting in 12 months doing this video again. So things probably will definitely change. Make sure you guys jump down in the comment section below and tell me what you think. That is sort of the main purpose of this video, for me to reach back out to you guys, the subscribers, the audience, and for you to tell me what you think about what I'm doing and what I'm planning. And if you guys are open to the new style of videos, like travel vlogs and stuff like that, let me know. If you're not, let me know, and let me know why as well. And I'll definitely take everything into account. If you have some destinations that you think I just must visit on my upcoming trips, especially Tasmania. I really don't have anything planned out for Tasmania. I really want to know some awesome places that I must visit, so please leave them down below, guys. And anything else, just leave your general thoughts down below, your thoughts on how things have been going for the last 12 months and what you would like to see. Let me know what you'd like to see, places you'd like to see me go, and I can definitely make it work, guys. So thank you very much for keeping up to this point and for following along for this long, guys. I thank you very much. And it's been a massive journey the last 12 months, and it's definitely not stopping here. So I thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next adventure.